Hey, what's up, guys? This is John. I'm here at my latest acquisition. It's a Section 8 rental. It's sort of an impromptu video, but I figured I'd go ahead and do a quick property tour, show you some of the plans that we have for the property. I'm just over here. I'm going to do a little cleaning before my partner and I both actually clean everything out. It's going to be a lot of sweat equity with this one. It was a very, very tight budget, hence why I partnered with someone, because a lot of my money was tied up on 2 other projects. So the opportunity came, so I still wanted to take it down. He wanted to take it down, so we happened to partner together for this one. So I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of the property and yeah, just let you know what I'm up to. All right, so this here is the living room. So just off of the bat, we plan on floating the walls with some sheetrock. We are going to paint the walls. I think we're gonna go with the either all white or it's gray walls and the white trim, throw a flat white paint on the ceiling. And we plan on refinishing the floors. So we'll sand those down and throw some poly on it to give it a nice clean shine. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. I guess right here, we do plan on updating the alarm system. We have alarm systems on all of our properties just because of the area that we typically invest right now. That's probably the best way that we can secure our properties. So moving right along, this here is the dining room. So this one will probably receive, it's gonna of course have to be cleaned out. It's gonna receive the same treatment. We're gonna paint the walls, paint the trim white. Look like for this vent there, we'll have to go ahead and replace that out. You guys think this had any life left in it? Salvage it. It's heat coming out. We just had the gas cut on yesterday, so that's nice. We're here in St. Louis, Missouri in December, so it's cold outside. There's snow on the ground. But yeah, we're gonna refinish the floors, of course. Paint and float where we need to float. And I think we're gonna put some new windows in here. Go with some vinyl windows. This here will be a small bedroom. So we plan on putting the vinyl plank flooring down. If you guys can, let me know in the comments, what type of flooring are you using for your Section 8 rentals? Because this is gonna be a Section 8 rental that we hold. Again, we're gonna replace these windows. They're pretty old, so I can imagine that the tenant will want some updated windows. I really don't think it has much life. We can see if it has life left, but most likely my buddy and I are gonna install some new windows. So moving right along. It's a small bath. It's kind of dated. You guys, what would you do with this bathtub? This is one of them oldies. Go ahead and adjust the camera here. See that guy there? Would you keep one of those types of tubs or install something new? I think we can just clean it up, put some new curtains up. We're going to this paneling. We may have to replace the paneling or put some drywall up. It's kind of dated, but let me know what you would do with the tub for a rental property. If the tub is still serving its purpose, the water works, everything is still good. It just needs to be cleaned out and it's dated. And as I mentioned, it's a rental. It's not like this is a property that we're flipping. Somebody's going out to get a loan to buy. They need something that just works and it's safe. For the toilet, I do think we're gonna go ahead and replace that guy. It's just something about me. I like to replace toilets whenever I buy a property, or maybe if someone cleaned it before I saw it, I could keep it. But yeah, I may get a new toilet. So we'll see. As far as its vanity, you let me know. I don't see much wrong with the vanity. I think the vanity is cool, man. I can replace the faucet, even though the faucet works. It works, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna get them some new hardware there, slap a new mirror up here, slap a new light. We're gonna refinish this wall and paint it, and probably rip out or go over this old dated paneling, and of course throw a new window up here. Why did they paint the window blue? That's I'm not understanding there. But yeah, we'll see. If the window locks, stays up, without me having to hold it up and it locks, it works and it will pass inspection. So I'm trying not to get emotionally attached in its renovation and not sink any money into the house that doesn't have to be sunk into the house, that can be held for reserves. So this is still on the undecided list if we're going to change out the window or not. But definitely the flooring is going to have to come up. Looks like they have some type of vinyl sheet flooring down currently. So I think we're going to go with that vinyl plank everywhere in the house that we don't have the actual hardwood that came with the house. And this here is it's the next bedroom. I think we're going to keep the drop ceiling. We could either replace the drop ceiling tiles, or we can paint them or spray paint them. Some that are bellowing, yeah, we're going to actually replace those. And as far as the paneling that's on the wall, it's actually still in pretty good shape. It's tight. I don't see a lot of bellowing, and if so, we'll tack it back up, throw a fresh coat of paint on it, and I think this room will look nice when we have the fresh coat of paint. And if we decide to go with some trim down below, paint the door. We are going to throw some new hardware on the door. I actually hate these old locks. I don't care if it's antique or came with the house. These things, like, they always end up so raggedy. I have one at my mom's house now that keeps falling off. So eventually I think all of those things should be replaced. So we'll put new hardware on all of the doors, and we'll run the new flooring through here. And I think that this room will be good to go and get it hung there, because the one thing about this house is it does not have central air. So let me know as well, for your Section 8 rentals, are you installing a condenser unit in the back to run central air through the house? It's just a 2-bedroom, so it's not that big of a house. Maybe 1,000 square feet or so. I have to look on the website to get the exact square footage, but I've been sort of torn to where if we should actually pick up, and you can even get a used condenser unit to run some central AC through the building, or else if we should just do the window unit. So you experienced landlords out there, let me know what you're doing for your rentals. All right, and moving along, the kitchen and the bathrooms. That's what sell houses, right? It's a good thing I'm not trying to sell this house. I'm just trying to rent out for that monthly residual income. Since we live life on a daily basis, I'm on a goal to increase the monthly cash flow that I have coming in. So my plans for the kitchen, and a lot of these are my plans. My partner, he's on board with me as well. These walls are in pretty rough shape, so we plan on refinishing the walls. So it's going to be a lot of joint compound and floating the walls. I'm going to paint that door, like here behind me and down below. And we also have a closet. That's the only storage that we have here in the kitchen. So we may go with some more cabinets down here below, or it's maybe something over the stove or whatnot. I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you would do. But those are some of the things that I see we're going to change with the kitchen. The parts, this dated hardware here, this is pretty ugly. We'll probably change that out. Get a nice new piece of hardware there. Change out the socket covers as well. That's easy stuff that can be changed out. Though these things I think cost about 65 cents or 70 cents or 50 cents or whatnot. So it'll be easy to swap those out. And then again, we are going to go with the vinyl flooring. It's a nice modern flooring. We're going to have the same flooring in all of the rooms besides the living room and the dining room, because they have the original hardwood there, just to give it a nice and consistent flow. For that door, guys, there's nothing wrong with that door. So why do you want me to replace it? We will not replace this door. We're going to clean it up, paint it if we have to, but this is a good door. For that exterior porch, there is some work that we will have to do with that. So we're either going to take off the roof, or else we're going to redo it. All right, so let's. All right, now it's kind of dark in the basement. Dun, dun, dun. And into the basement we go. Now, our first task with this basement is to get this bad boy cleared out. I saw a guy on Facebook that said that he'll clear out junk for $75 a load. So I may hit him up. We may throw some stuff in the back alley, but that's going to be our task at hand, is to get this bad boy cleared out. We'll see what we can salvage, but I don't really want much of the stuff that's here. Now, if these appliances are working, we're going to definitely keep these in the house, and we'll add that on to the rent for the unit to actually have washer and dryer, refrigerator, stove. We'll have all of those appliances for the tenant. Now, guys, one more question. It's a little room over here, right? I always wonder, we're going to clear this thing out, get it looking all nice and pretty, and they're going to have someone down here using it as a bedroom. What's the rules again for if we can use a room that's in the basement, if we can market it as a bedroom? Because we can throw a flooring down, put up some new tiles on the ceiling, get it looking real nice for a bedroom. I just can't recall the rules for if it can be used as a bedroom or not. So you guys let me know, or else I guess the inspector will let me know. All right, I've had enough of the basement. Back upstairs. So one thing that I really liked about this purchase was, whenever I buy a house, I like for the bones to be good. I like for the plumbing to already be good and operating, the electric to already be good, working and operating, the foundation, the roof. I like for all of that to be in place. That way I only have to come in and do things like changing out the floor, or changing cabinets, or maybe replacing the door, or even the back porch, something like that. I'm cool with that. We got this property for pretty cheap. Like, do we share pricing, stuff like that here on YouTube? I'll just give you the numbers real quick. We got this property for $3,750. We took care of her back taxes, which were about $1,300. We took care of the back taxes. What else did we do? We agreed to step in her spot because she had an agreement with the attorney, with MSD. That was, there was a bunch of back payments. So besides us having to come to the table with the $1,800 that was delinquent, we're just going to step into her spot and start making those payments, unless we feel like we want to just go ahead and pay it off. And then we have a promissory note for the remaining $950. If you don't know what a promissory note is, it's really just a promise to pay. You can secure it with anything. It's most commonly secured with a deed of trust, to where if we didn't pay, she can come and snatch the house back. But I'm going to actually do a video about promissory notes, so we'll go into that deeper. But for this one, it was unsecured. It was only for $950. We got it notarized. It's our promise to pay. It's really like a handshake deal, but it just allowed us not to have to come up front with all of the cash. At one point, we wanted to be as lean as possible. As I mentioned, we were on a really tight budget, and we still have to do a lot of repairs to this house. So that's the option that she chose. We sent her over a few options, cash options, and some terms offers, and that's the one that she chose. And yeah, now this is my latest project. Thank you guys for going on the property tour with me. I was really lonely, but I'm not as lonely anymore because I got you guys with me. So I'm going to get to work here. If you haven't subscribed, and if you like real estate videos and business videos, my goal is to drop one once every week. So I guess you guys will be my accountability partner. But if you like that type of jazz, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.